Hello everyone, Alexman here, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Echoes of the Wisdom. Last time, well, we got done with the Elden Volcano and its void and everything. And then we found ourselves back in Kariko Village to do the Slumber Dojo and dealt with a cat's problem. And somehow, for some reason, we couldn't figure out why we didn't have a horse mini game that we should be able to do right now, and upgrade our swords, our mighty stuff. So we have Mighty Bow level 2, and our energy is maxed out. And then we finished off by basically going to the Eastern Palace and taking care of Smog, a boss I didn't really mention. That Smog is a boss that's from Oracle of Ages, and the boss fight was the exact same. So bear in mind that when we go after other super bosses or extra bosses in the way, they'll reflect a boss that's from a previous Zelda game. So bear that in mind. So, that being said, we're going to be heading ourselves north. Up to here, in the lands of the goddesses. So let's head over that way, and let's get some smoothies along. Oh wait, no, first off, we have to do our exclusive Amiibo character card today. And I've got the Toon Zelda Amiibo. What do we get out of her? Rock Salt. Well, you know what, for Toon Zelda, that's pretty much effective. Alright. Alright, let's warp out to the Eternal Forest here and get ourselves to the golden areas. We're going to be snapping them colds. Alright. So this is the new area of the game is going to be the... Basically, if you understand Zelda's team over by default, is that you may know that, you know, Zelda loves cold areas. And there's an elemental cold for everything. Like this guy here.
Yeah.
Oh, greetings, Zelda! By the King's order, I'm looking into the rift on Holy Mountain area. Minister left told me of an old legend I can reach by crossing the clouds. So I tried scaling Herba Mountain to cross over, but the cliffs were too steep. There's a mountain passes ahead, but it's rough going. Clearly it has not been maintained. Sorry about that. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna talk to this fellow. Hello, fellow. The winds that blow down from the Herba Mountain are always so cold. Huh? You came all the way out here? Do you intend to climb Herba Mountain? Yes. You don't say. How unusual. Well, Herba Mountain covers an area that's very cold. You'll get hurt if you can't ward off the chill. But if you do want to go up there, use the caves that climb to the summit. The entrance is nearby. Unfortunately, it was blocked by a cave-in recently. Well, look, the good thing we have, you know, a particular bomb. Oh yeah, the guard is actually trying to stop monsters from going your way, so yeah. Oh, we got some ropes again, as usual. Ropes are giving us the trouble to loop around. But we have a rock in the way here. We can't bind it, so we're just going to have to use our... I could use our Mighty Bomb, but I don't want to. We'll just hold our bomb fish in place and use our cave. Use our rock and let's go in here. So, by technicality, again, if you want to use the Mighty Bomb, go right ahead. But this is Mighty Bomb. When I said before, is that the Mighty Bomb is kind of like the most worthless thing in the game. All right, we need to get ourselves upwards. So I say, summon my elevator. And I gotta get you. Gotta deal with you guys. Get out your keys, thank you. Oh, this one's gonna be a little tricky. Let's see. I think we just got to do is finish as close as we can. There we go. And then we gotta get ourselves a Strandilla. That'll help us get across, at least for now. Ooh, nope. Come on. Jump over. Zelda, I said to jump over. We got a hole. I'm going to use it. We need to go back down. This ancient elevator that clearly can crush us. I need to put a bomb down there and on top of it and then bind this elevator. Oh, dang it. Or I could, you know, do I have to use the mighty bomb? I will, but I don't want to, though. There we go. That works. The simplest answer is usually the best. Let's see what we got over here. Ooh, we got a chest. Don't mind if I do. Break some of these rocks here and grab what we get in this chest. What do we gain? A hot pepper. 9 warm peppers. Which, you know what, is actually quite convincing. Oh, this is actually we get another pea hat if we have not collected one yet. Why use those elevators when I can use my own? Anything else over here? No, that pea hats is going to be a problem for me, isn't it? Let's see here. Put a bomb. Keep that bomb right in place. There we go. I'm supposing you're supposed to get, use those rock walls to get yourself where you need to go. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Blow up, there we go. I should have put a bind on there, I think. Yeah, should have. Alright, we got that cleared. Now we have to go up the walk wall. Alright, let's do this. I need my, Strandellas. Again, these guys have become... Oh, boy. Oh, I didn't realize you could do 2 of them at once on top of each other. Good to know that for future reference. Alright, so we put a bomb right here. Oh, I mean that... I wanted to bind this and break this rock. There we go. We'll move this rock over like so. Now we use the elevator. To get... No, come back! Oh. Oh, you want some fun? Fine. There. That'll do the trick. Put up our echoes and wait for the elevator to come back down. You know, clearly we could use our own, but that big old rock in the way blocks us our path and everything. Good grief. Let's go. Come on. Oh yeah, Zelda can nod her head. Look at that. She's looking at you and you can just hit down the down key. She nods her head. Like, yeah, she's beating to the music. You can do that if you're doing this, wait some time. But no joke, though. This area, though, is the cold area of the region, and it clearly shows. It gets cold really fast up here. But this is the... But then we are above the clouds now. Yeah, you can't get access to this area unless going through this cave or through a warp point. This is the Mount Lineru, or what we call the Herba Mountain region. And there's a lot of fissures over here, a lot of rifts to clear up. Looks like those rifts have spread through this whole mountain, too. All we can do now is push forward, Zelda. And it's cold as heck. You know, it's fitting because now we're basically in the middle of summertime when this is recording. So basically, yeah, it's hot outside, but now I'm here in the coldest region of the entire world. You know, it's funny, Zelda doesn't really get, like, a cold outfit, you know? You think she would have gotten something like that. Go, my Tweetus. Knock him out. We have a new enemy that we have not seen in the Zelda series up to this point. You know, the Snowball Echo. It's a strange and hostile collection of snowballs. Yeah, sentient snowballs. It's basically like the Pokey in the Mario series, but now we actually have a... Well, there was a snow version of the Pokey in Mario Maker 2, so by technicality, Zelda now has this particular enemy for themselves. Thankfully, my Rock'em Sock'em robot is very good at basically taking out enemies like that. Ow! I didn't realize... You know what? It probably was a slush ball. Oh, we got ourselves another stamp here. Second stamp of this card. Thank you. I do love the color contrast of the pine trees and the white snow. It's just a nice. It's cool. Oh, we're cold, freezing. Frozen. You're shivering, Zelda. Are you gonna be okay? No, I don't have a cold outfit. Nintendo didn't give me one. You'll freeze before long. Can you bring out something to keep you warm? Yeah. So we need a fire element. That we have, you know, it's weird, we rarely ever get a fire element, so we're going to have to bring out a fire elemental. And we have a soul enemy that's basically that weak, or we could bring out a fire keese or a torch slug. What happened to my a soul guy. I guess I haven't used him enough that basically comes out with no problem. Because he basically got very outclassed very fast. Where is he? I know I have him. There he is. Ignosoul. We bind him. We have to have a fire elemental around us at all times because we're gonna get cold. And this is where we actually finally learned the Bazaar. This thing we found in the Brazier Echo. We learned this in the Dream Warrior area, but now we have so that we can summon. Ah! That's it. There we go. We learned our Ice Echo of the Ice Keys. Thank you very much. Well, I'm gonna get my thing that doesn't run away from me, and that would be the Brazier. The Brazier can indeed can actually freeze stuff, so bear that in mind, or warm stuff up and melt stuff. So we want to do that as best we can. Oh. Who's that? There's a sound somewhere. What is that strange sound? What is that? Well, you got rid of my thing. First off, I'm gonna go up here. Find out when it's cold, really cold up here. Oh, we have ice levers now. Never thought we would see the day we get these guys. Ow! I'll open this up. I get some twisted melon, twisted pumpkins. Nice. Oh boy. I need a fireman. What happened to my fire time I just used? It should go up as my recently used stuff. Yeah. Come on, warm everything up. Ah! Warm everything up. Get my ice guy out there. I don't want to freeze to death. We need to bind this guy together and hope the best it burns some stuff away. Come on, stop being weak. Oh god. Oh yeah, these ice guys will drop everything. Okay, go. We learned ourselves a new echo. The Lever Echo, which most likely is the Ice Lever Echo, really. I'm gonna warm these guys down a bit. Let's go up here. Up into this cave. We can warm up from the cold. I hate that when you get that sheer cold. It's really annoying. Alright, suck 'em, robots, go! Knock him to different... Yeah! Man, this rock guy has been very useful. Oh, we get access to a new echo here. Yeah. Let's clear this ice away here. Yeah. Even though we've learned how to use water now, we can now learn the ice block echo. I don't know why this is an echo, but you know what? I ain't not gonna complain. That's a block that we can place down. Oh, it's gonna be one of these ones. We have to... Oh yeah, we can just melt these off and just use the Stiltella to do our work. So, bring this up here and let's melt some ice blocks. Now, I think the game is supposed to make you feel like you should be doing like a stairway, but I don't think you need to. I think we can just get ourselves a nice rope. Should be fine right off the bat here. And then it's like, oh no! Bring on my rock'em sock'em robots! Yeah! Anything down here? Looks like there is something down there. But I don't want to. I want to bring out my brazier and melt some stuff down. The brazier is going to be so much more useful than the soul, like the Ignosoul. Just because now you can place it and it won't run away. So, that's good for me on that regard. There we go like that. It's going to melt some ice away for us. Yeehaw! We'll get into that guy later, that snore guy. We'll get him in a moment. Let's move this guy over here. Oh, we can... Oh, that's right, because they're ice blocks. You can... Oh, I did that! Oh, yeah, just like cold water beforehand. Now, I don't think in previous Zelda games we've had to deal with ice water as much as, I would say, Breath of the Wild. But I think in classic Zelda, even it was like I think Snowhead Ruins, we didn't have to worry about at all with cold water hurting us at all. So it gets to a kind of a weird point that we don't really get much of ice stuff to use in Zelda. It's interesting. Yeah, we have ice arrows and the like, but we really don't get to use it very much. It's like ice is usually like that one element that's like the least amount of usefulness. Oh, come on. I'll bind you away. Oh, no. Alright, come on. Oh, no, but... No, that's not what I wanted you to do. Oh. Well, I gotta bring up my ice block up here. Oh, no! I blocked myself. Back again. I really shouldn't have melted that block. Now I gotta bind some ice together here. So I can get some ice going like this right here. There we go. Make my own ice to go on top of here. I think you're supposed to use all this ice, I think, to get up here. But, you know, if you get really creative or something, like you're supposed to be, use your echoes to basically manipulate the field to your advantage. Hey, it's dropping some twisted pumpkins. I'll take some twisted pumpkins, thank you myself. And we'll hit this. Open up the door. Let me get a chest. Let me get a golden egg. Woo, we're getting tons of these now, aren't we? Oop. And good there's no fall damage. Also, by the way, I'm gonna sleep. Go to bed. Sleep for a minute. We rest some hearts up there. We're gonna go back out in the cold. We're gonna freeze to death. So I need to get my brazier out and about. There we go. Out of the cave we go. Yeah, completely optional cave, for the record. Alright, let's see. Can we warm some stuff down? This is supposed to be a sacred ice field. You're not supposed to melt anything. Well, we're gonna melt something. Oh, there's money inside these things. Alright, I'll definitely take those. You know, it's kind of funny. We've actually kind of been struggling for money lately, but we haven't really have to buy anything. Good boy. Warm up. Alright, we'll talk to you. Hey, wake up! No, no. Please, don't leave Conde here. Huh? Oh. What? Conde was only sleeping? Oh. Oh, who are you? Did you wake up Conde? Yes, were you sleeping? Oh, yeah, well, thanks, small one. You too, much smaller one. Oh, you can see me? Well, of course Conde can see you. But, small ones, aren't you cold, dressed like that? Conde has an idea. Why don't you stay at my house until the snow blows over? Oh, yes, that is one of Conde's best ideas ever. Let's go together. Please follow closely so you don't get lost in the storm. I have a warm thing, too. That's cool. So he is a warm object nearby, so as long as you stay next to him, you will not freeze in the cold. And then, yeah, basically, it's a Yeti. He's a Condre. He's a the abominable snow monster, the Yeti creatures, you know, from like Twilight Princess. He's kind of like that type of character. He's actually kind of one of the most, has the sadder stories of the bunch. In this game, by technicality. The bridge is, well, broken, but we need to cross here to get to Conde's house. Conde can still get us there fast. Want to get there fast? Yes. Alright then. Climb on my back, small one. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Hiya! Haven't long that jump in months. Let's go. House is over here. Oh, I'm freezing. Oof. Alright. Also get a warp point here for our trouble. Not bad. And our second warp point on the mountain. Not bad at all. Oh, yeah. Also, the warp points do not generate any heat. Oh, here he is. Hey! So here we are at Conde's house. It's warm and toasty inside. Come on in. All right, let's go talk with him.